Hey guys, Alex here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's workout. Today's workout is a back day or a pull day. But Alex, how do you work your back and biceps with no equipment at home? Well, I'm going to show you. All with your own body weight. It's really important to work our back and biceps even in bodyweight training. So I'm going to show you how we do it. You're going to need one piece of equipment halfway through the workout, either a chair or a table, but no worries if not, and I'll explain it more as we get there. So, are you ready? Let's go. Let's get started in a backward arm swing to warm up our shoulders and back before we start. Nice and slow, big circles through the shoulders. See if you can rub your ears with your arms. Okay, coming down to the ground into a cat and cow position, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Roll your spine up, big stretch, chin into chest, and then bring your chest up and belly down. And just move between these two positions. Okay, tuck your toes under into a plank and step one foot up into this static climber and then release the same side arm into a rotation. Stay on this side for 30 seconds before switching and focus on that rotation in the upper body to engage your back and shoulders. Step back and switch sides. Last exercise in the warm-up. Okay, rest there. So that is the warm-up complete. We're going to go for 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest in 5 exercises for 3 sets for the first section. Starting in a T raise, lay on your front, chest on the floor, bring your arms out to the letter T, and then we're going to lift the arms up and down from here. Get ready, 40 seconds, starts now. Keep your chin down, lift, and pull back down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, bring your shoulders back and down. And the way to make this workout a success with no equipment is all about your mind to muscle connection. Think about the muscles that are working and squeeze them. Pull the shoulders back and squeeze these shoulders all the way back across the body. If you need to pause your arms on the floor at all, you can, or you just keep lifting up and down. Rest there, we get our 20 seconds rest, and we're going to move into a lying Superman. So laying on our front, the same thing with the upper body, but now our arms are out in front of us, working on arms up and chest up. And if you want to include the legs as well, that's a step further. Let's go. Lying Superman. Upper body looks like this. And if you want to lift the legs, then make sure you're squeezing the glutes. You're getting that lower back working all the way across from your shoulders to mid-back to lower back. Working hard for this hyperextension exercise. And rest there, have your 20 seconds rest. Moving on to a bodyweight standing lateral raise. Those of you who know the dumbbell exercise well, lateral raise out to the side, but with no equipment here. Of course, if you have equipment, you can use them at any point, but I'm going to show you how to get the burn in the shoulders without them. Let's go. Into the lateral raise. You're probably thinking, oh, well, this is easy. Well, yes, but think about the mind to muscle connection that we were talking about and use those shoulders to lift. Squeeze and tense them, and don't hang out down here too long, because that's easy. So keep the tension in the shoulders the whole time. Ideally the upper half mostly. And if you do struggle in the gym or at home with heavy dumbbells in this exercise, this can help get strong and stable and comfortable in this exercise, and shows that you don't need much weight when doing this exercise with weight. And rest there. Remember, we get 3 sets on all of these exercises. You're going to get better and better. We're going to take it to a back widow. This one is hard. Lift your arms up, drive your elbows down into the floor. We're going to use the elbows and the back to lift your chest up and back down. Get ready, let's go. If you've never done this before, it is difficult to get the hang of, so find the placement that works for you. I find bringing the elbows a bit further down by the side of your body really helps me. Chest elevating up, shoulders squeezing back. Think about doing a row. Row the weight into your chest and lower back down. Pushing those elbows into the floor. And rest there. Okay, we're almost there. Come up into a good morning exercise. Again, can be done weighted or without weight. Easy version is hands here. A bit harder is bringing hands up here. So use that as your option. Soften the knees, feet shoulder width apart, and we're gonna tilt forward from the hips, forwards and backwards. Let's go. Into a good morning. Push your bum back like you're doing a deadlift or a straight leg deadlift. Of course, we're working the hamstrings and the glutes, but getting strong in this hip hinge is good for your lower back as well. Make sure you're keeping a straight back and you're not rounding here. If you round here, then there's a pointless exercise. You've got to get that lengthening through the spine and then stand up tall. 10 more seconds. And rest there. Okay, that's those 5 exercises. Let's repeat them again for 3 sets. You get to see how it feels to make progress in those exercises once these muscles now are feeling a bit pumped. They're feeling like they're working. Get ready for that T-raise. Onto your front, arms out at a T, and lift. Try to do this one without your chest coming up and down, and you're getting the movement only from the upper body or from the arms. And remember not to hunch the shoulders up, pull the shoulders down. Keep them locked in and engaged. And rest there, well done. Moving on into the lying Superman, which is a real tough one because it helps rebalance all of our positions where we're arms in front, bad posture, and what a lot of these exercises are doing are opening up that posture, strengthening our back. Get ready? Let's go. Lying Superman. You can do just arms and upper body or get the legs involved. And have a slight pause at the top. Squeeze and contract and release. And rest there, well done. Can you feel it? Can you feel your shoulders and back working? This is good. And remember, this circuit we're doing here is not the entire workout. We've got more coming after that. Come up into your lateral raise. So a bit less back and a bit more shoulders, but still working on that pulling type exercise. Let's go, lifting. Let's just come to halfway and up. Halfway and up. Arms nice and long, and don't open the hands at the top. Keep your palms facing down. Your pinky finger should lift higher than your thumb to work the shoulders really well, to get the right angle on the deltoids. And that's the same with when you're lifting weights as well. You don't need heavy. It might be burning, if so, it's working. Rest there, well done. Enjoy your 20 seconds rest before the back widow. So now your second time to give this tough exercise a go. It is difficult to get the hang of, but the more you focus on that mind to muscle connection, you can squeeze the muscles you want to work. Extend the arms up, drive them into the floor, elbows down, chest up. Squeeze and release. Keep going. Remember to push your chest open to the sky, to the ceiling. Don't close it. Open the chest. And rest there. Well done. Okay, up you come to the final exercise in set 2, into the good morning. What you'll find with your arms up here as well is we're getting a good engagement in the shoulders and the upper back. So if you find this easy, it's time to bring your hands up to here and possibly even a straight arm. That's the next step. So only soften the knees. This isn't a squat. Push your bum back, elbows back, shoulders back, long spine, chest up. And keep thinking about that engagement through the back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. 5 seconds. And rest there. Oh yes. Okay, final round of those 5 exercises before we move on to the next section. Come down onto your front into a T raise for the last time. Arms out at a T, thumbs facing forward. Let's go. And again, focus on that pause at the top. And if you're finding it easy so far, then focus on not touching the floor, not resting the muscles, keeping the time under tension in the target areas that we want. So don't rest them on the floor. Almost there. And rest there. Shoulders and back activated. Stay on our fronts for the lying Superman. And the same thing here. If you're strong in that Superman position, don't rest on the floor. You can do this by just going up and down, keeping the tension. If you're struggling, then rest after each rep, that's fine. Find your level, let's go. Make sure those glutes are activated and squeezed, as they are the primary mover in this exercise. The hamstrings and lower back will work as well. And rest there. Final time doing that one. Come up into your lateral raise. Last time. Coming up into the lateral raise. Let's go for just the top half again. 3. Let's go. Just up to shoulder height or a bit higher. And don't come down past that 45 degrees. Okay, now pause at the top and do mini pulses. Just small ones. Keep your shoulders down, but contracted. Is it burning? Woohoo! Strong shoulders. Down we come to the ground, into the back widow. So what I was explaining last time is the difference between this exercise and this exercise, okay? So try to get the difference of opening up the chest and shortening those back muscles. Let's go. If you find it better to have more time just pausing at the top, then that's fine. And do your best to relax your neck and head a little bit. Don't overstrain those areas and just get the target areas working. And rest there, well done. Okay, final exercise into the good morning. So that I showed you, I gave you a little preview of the next one, and that is arms straight. So you have an option of easy here, medium here, and hard here, because you're increasing that lever length and working the shoulders and back even more. Soften the knees and tilt forwards. Lengthen through the spine and the back and work in the shoulders. And remember, a good portion of the tilting actually comes from pushing your bum backwards. Almost there with this circuit, keep going. Okay, well done, rest there. I'm just going to pause the timer for a second because this is the part where you might need some equipment, okay? Not equipment, some home equipment that you have. If you have a chair where you can slide underneath it and it's a good grip to do a pull-up on, then use that. I do have a table. So if you do have a table, one moment, where you've got space underneath the table to lay under and pull yourself up from here or here, then use that. If you don't have a chair or a table, then your version of exercise I want you to do is just a bodyweight row, a renegade row. So from this plank, lift one arm up, squeezing the back. We're just going to stay on the same exercise for 3 sets, of 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. For those of you that are joining me in the chair or the table row, or pull up, is laying underneath, find a comfortable grip for you, and we're going to focus on pull-ups from here. Okay, 40 and 20, times 3, we're not going yet, that's just getting the timer back up and running. So when you're ready in 10 seconds, we're going to start. We've got 3 sets here, so let's get it working. Let's go. So, just like I always say in dips and other exercises, the longer your legs, the harder it is. So if you need to make it easier, walk the legs in and make them a big part of this exercise by squatting with your legs. Bring the chest up to the chair or the table. driving your elbows back and working those back muscles that we have engaged in all those exercises. If you need to adjust during the 40, then that is fine. And rest there. Enjoy the 20. I know it's not very long, but enjoy the 20 seconds. I personally, I don't know if you're using a table or a chair, I personally find the overhand grip a bit better in regards to contracting the back and a bit easier. Some tough grip strength as well. If we don't have a bar or a dumbbell, it's all finger strength. Let's go. And of course, if you can get your arms to full extension, then great. But if, depending on the height of the chair or the table, if you're just doing half and lifting, that's fine. Just keep the technique really good. Keep going for set 2. And rest there. 2 out of 3 done. And I bet you can now start to feel the biceps working, which is what we're going to isolate in the next exercise. Final set in this chair row. Yeah, just checking. And this is what finding options at home is all about. Let's go. Final set. 40 seconds. Just because we're at home doesn't mean you can't make progress across our entire body. You just gotta have the will to do it and put in the effort, and that's what we're here doing. Pull those shoulders back, take the rest if you need. The biceps and back are fatiguing, and this is how we build muscle. Come on. And rest there. 3 sets complete. Well done. You can take the chair or the table away, or whether you are doing the renegade row, you can come out of that. Well done. We're going to move this aside before we move into the final section. So we're going to isolate the biceps now, which is very difficult to do with no equipment. There's no dumbbells, no barbells, no bands. We're going to go for self bicep squeeze. Place one hand on your hand or wrist or forearm area, and we're just going to squeeze here, okay? Get ready in 13 seconds to start this exercise. We're going to do 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest on each side for the next few minutes. It's just going to be simply bicep squeeze. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You know we can get a lot of results through just contracting the muscles ourselves, not just the biceps, but do this with quads, abs, anything, giving yourself the resistance. I want one arm to be pushing against the hand and the hand to be pushing against the arm, giving yourself the resistance. And I'm just going through this half position here, but you can go to full extension and all the way to the top of the squeezing. Have a little exploration about where feels good for forearms and biceps. Squeeze it with your mind, tense those biceps, and rest. And you know that after 3 sets of that, we're going to be working. Let's move to the other arm. Okay, other arm, same thing. Let's go. And it's completely normal to feel one side feel a little bit different to the other. And you can adjust the weight however much you want, because you're causing the resistance. You can do isometric holds by just holding at 90 degrees and pushing and squeezing. Or you can try little pulses in that half range or fuller reps. and rest there. Well done. We'll keep repeating those. So in these rest periods, if you have time, so drop a little comment if you want, because we've got 20 seconds to rest in these bicep exercises. And let me know whether you feel the back working. Like we've just been doing bodyweight exercises, putting the shoulders back, and it's really working. Let's go, set 2. Same thing, back on the first arm. Next thing to explore is a full rep. Come up slow, really resist it. And then once you reach the top, push down fast and repeat. Always in tension. And rest there, well done. And I say this a lot with bodyweight training. With our body and the floor as our form of resistance and gravity, it's so easy to work our pushing muscles. Our chest, our shoulders, our triceps, all the different variations of push-ups and shoulder presses you can do. Other side, same thing. Which is why the back and the biceps easily get neglected. So those exercises I've shown you on the floor today, the hyperextension, getting the back working, got to be part of your routine. Same thing here, full range, fast down, really contract and resist on the way up. Only apply resistance on a comfortable part, not on your wrist if you're bending your wrist, only on the forearm. Well done, rest there, another 20 seconds rest. We're coming to the end of the workout. Let's repeat that again, each arm, and then we have the final finisher. I hope you're enjoying a nice longer workout with me today. And I'm not as sweaty in this one, not just because it's not cardio, but because here in Spain, it's, let's go, final set. It's started to get a bit cooler outside, so it's a bit more comfortable for me to do these workouts with you, with no aircon and no windows open because of the sound. The things YouTubers go through. Final set. Now I want you to go as slow down as slow up. Take at least 3-4 seconds to go all the way up and down because you're resisting so hard on the other arm. Yeah. I bet they feel different than they did a few minutes ago. And rest there. Yeah, really focusing on that squeeze at the top. At the top here where you're shortening the bicep as much as possible, really get that contraction. Final time in the other arm, and then we go to our final section. Here we go, same thing, 4 seconds up, really resist, squeeze, and push down, 4 seconds down, resist. And see if you can get your arms straight, fully extended here. That's your weakest point. Let's make it strong. Almost there. Squeeze. And rest. Shake it off. Come down to the ground for the final section of Y to W raise. Stay on the floor. Y position, W position. Okay? Y to W. Are you ready? 3 seconds. Engage that back. For the finisher, 1 minute set. It's going to be tough. Let's go. Shoulders are back and down. Fully extend the shoulders. Drive back. Squeeze the lats and the lower back. If you fatigue within 1 minute, just rest your arms down for a second and then come back into it. Keep your chin down, long spine. Don't touch the floor with the arms. Elbows high, shoulders high, hands high. 10 seconds. We're so close. And rest there. Finisher complete. Let's take it straight into a stretch. 30 seconds each exercise, starting in a shoulder reach through. Take one hand, reach it under and through the body, rotate and reach through. Relax the shoulders. Oh, wow. A good back pump. After this stretch, please go and drop a comment and say, can you feel the back? Can you feel the shoulders? Can you feel the biceps? All with body weight. I'd really love to hear from you, and I love training with you. Oh. Okay, same on the other side. Reach through, drop the shoulders or the shoulder, and twist and rotate. Now's the time to start relaxing, taking nice deep breaths. Tell your body the session is over, you can recover, relax. Okay, coming to the next exercise. In the child's pose, reach to one side. So open up the knees, sit back, come into child's pose and reach your arms to one side and drop your body. You'll feel this stretch underneath that shoulder, armpit, all the way through to the lower back on one side. Reach those fingers away and sit your hips back. Okay, bring your arms up and over to the other side for the final 30 seconds of the day. Don't skip the stretch. Important to release that lactic acid. Bring your heart rate down. Have a moment of relax and improve flexibility. Okay, workout complete. That was awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. That workout was taken purely from inside my CrockFit app. So if you want to train like this, build muscle at home with your body weight, I have a variety of training programs in my CrockFit app that you would absolutely love. And I've got gym training programs as well. Every program includes a nutrition guide, recipe list, and one-to-one coaching with me as your coach. And I can help and guide you through the process, okay? But in the meantime, keep enjoying my YouTube channel, give this video a like, click subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.